Now consider this question where we have to minimize the number of find the number of minimum tables that are used for this relationship. Okay, there are the attributes. Okay, P1 and I have. Okay, first of all, what are the maximum number of tables that will be needed? If I have to use maximum table, I'll use one table for A, one table for R2, R1, one table for B, one table for R4, one table for C, and one table for R2. So maximum tables will be 6. But using redundant redundant information will waste space. So we have to minimize the number of tables. So first step is in such problems. The first step is to identify what are all the relationships. So I have three relationships here: R1, R2, and R3. So these three relationships can be combined with the entities to minimize the tables, as we have already discussed this, depending on the type of relationship. So what is the relationship between A and B? It's a one to many, right? What about the relationship between A and C? It is 1 is to 1, right? Um, okay, I'll not take it as, just to make the problem a little bit. I'll take it as many to many, okay? Oh, sorry, 1 to many. Now, what is the relationship between A and C? It is 1 to many. And what is the relationship between B and C? It is many to many. All right. Now, first step is to identify the relationships and their types of relationships that we have done. Now, next step is which side should I move R1? I will move R1 towards the many side, right? Similarly, R2, I'll move towards the many side. But I cannot move R3 because it is a many to many. As we have already discussed, in many to many, we cannot move the relationship towards any of the entities. So I can move R1, I can move R2. So if I move R1 towards B, what I'll have? I'll have BR1, and attributes are B1, B2, and A1. Then I'm moving R2 towards C, so I'll have CR2, C1, C2, and A1. Now R3 cannot be moved, so I'll just take R3 as it is. So it will be C1 and B1. So I have completed R1, R2, and R3. Also included with R1, R2, R3 are entities B and C. So what else is left? Only entity is left. A is left. So how many tables, optimum tables I need? I only need 4 tables to represent this ER diagram. Instead of using 6 tables, only with 4 tables, I can represent this ER diagram.